This is culturally inappropriate.
Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P. Niggas is my sons and that's on repeat.
So we got 5 ad sets inside of the campaign, inside of the CBO. So if I open it up, $50 a day. And then the way that I set them up is that I go over here, go to the ad set, and I set a minimum spend limit of $5 daily so that I know each one is gonna spend. Bro, if any of the e-com guys are trying to race, but only the e-com guys, let's network while we do it, let's have fun. Video ads look like they might be performing well, 1037 CPM, 34 clicks, and as you can see, I'm optimizing for purchases. This is not, each one of these has 4 different ads in it, 2 videos and 2 photos. And as you can see, they're pumping so far. Ooh. The small shit is what it's about, bro. Roof up, nice interior. I like these gloomy days. Just dropped my lady off with a bunch of other bad bitches. About to hit the gym, got my little, bro, what more can you ask for? Money hit me on the phone. Money's constantly hitting me on the phone.
16,000 square. 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it.
5,001, 5,002.
Long story short, how to structure your ad campaigns for testing. Depends on how many creatives you have, how good they are, and what type of creatives they are, right? So for one, if you have like really, really good video ads, maybe 1 or 2 really good video ads with really good content. If you're like me, for instance, and you usually like to make your video ad first so that you have all of your complete edited content. That way you can break it down and turn it into GIF content and little edits for your website's description and everything like that. That's how I like to do things personally. I find a product, and then if I can turn that product into an amazing ad, then that's like, I'll run it through the ringer, the gauntlet of the product validation. And then on top of that, I'll see, do I have enough existing content right now to make an ad, like an amazing ad right now, with all of my key points in place and convert? If so, then yes, I make the ad and then I start building the website. So that way I can break the ad down and turn it into all my content for the website, right? Moving on from that, bro, it's simple. If you're running Facebook ads, 1 CBO campaign. If you're on the low end of budget, do $50 a day, but really I'd recommend like $100 a day, just so you can get going faster and see if it's gonna work for you or not. If you ran it through every validation process and it passed all the validation processes, just started at $100 a day. You have a job, right? So it shouldn't really be that big of a deal. $100 ain't much. You can make $100 pretty quickly in a day. You can lose $100 and make $200 in a day just by selling something. You know what I mean? So 1 campaign, I would do 10 ad sets inside of that CBO campaign, $100 a day for that CBO campaign, and then make sure that for each ad set, so like make the campaign, make 1 campaign, then make 1 ad set, and then in that 1 ad set, make sure that you set a minimum ad set budget spend, like a minimum ad set spend for $5, right? So once you make that ad set, it's just gonna be US 21 plus or 25 plus. It kind of depends on the product, right? I usually do like 21 plus. 18 plus is fine. Facebook is smart, so they'll find your people regardless. And then once you have that 1 ad set inside that campaign, that's 18 or 25 plus, $5 minimum spend, US. Don't touch it. The audience network and everything, let Facebook tell you what Facebook tells you, because Facebook knows more than you and they know more than me, right? They spend trillions of dollars. They know how the ad should work. The pixels are really good at what they do at this point. So just let Facebook do what it does, right? It comes down to the website and the creative and the product. You know what I'm saying? So 1 campaign, 10 ad sets inside of that CBO campaign, each have a minimum ad spend of $5. The overall campaign has a $100 ad spend. And inside of each ad set, you can do it many different ways. Let's say you have a very saturated product that you're trying to compete with. So look at what the product is that you're competing with that's really saturated, quote unquote. Now go find, or first off, see what problem it's solving and why people are buying it, right? Now go find another product that does that, the same exact thing. It may look very similar, but it solves the same exact problems, right? And then that's going to be where you're going. You don't need to sell. If you see a problem being solved, you don't need to sell the exact product that's solving that problem. You find something adjacent to it and sell that, right? So you'll be the new guy. They are doing well because they brought a new thing. And the problem that it's solving is popular, right? So you can be the new thing. and then solve the same problem and be the new guy doing it. You get what I'm saying? And make your own first to market advantage, right? Inside the ad sets for your ads, once you do that and you find your adjacent product, I recommend doing 3 videos inside of each ad set, right? Don't do the thing where people tell you, oh, have the same video and chop it up. No, 3 completely different videos, bro. The way I recommend it, there's actually a way to format it. So you're gonna have first 2 to 4 seconds is gonna be the hook, right? The hook needs to be relative to the product. Don't just do a hook that is there to just gain attention, because even though you might have a good CPM, your cost per click is going to be high because the hook doesn't correlate to your product. Does that make sense? So make sure the hook is either the wow factor or the problem being solved or the pain point being shown. Okay? 2 to 4 seconds of that. Then you go into an explanation or an elaboration of what the pain point is or what the wow factor is of the product. Usually, the reason I say what the wow factor is of the product is because usually the wow factor is it looks really cool, so that will lower your CPMs as a hook anyways. And then if the wow factor solves the problem, then you're going to need to elaborate because they're wowed by it, right? So you can wow them with the wow factor and then immediately start elaborating on the wow factor. And then from there, after that first 10 seconds or that first 5 to 10 second block, after that first 5 to 10 second block, then you start leading into benefits, right? You just obliterating the benefits. Don't start getting into features until later, right? You can have a video that's about 30 to 60 seconds long. Don't start getting into features until later. Benefits, right? Wow factor or hook, elaborate, and then benefits. This is what you get. This is what you're going to love. And then social proof. Now, the social proof is going to be showing them the social proof that you pick. I would recommend, by the way, if it's a saturated product, go to YouTube, bro. Find like YouTube reviews of that product, splice them up very masterfully and get the perfect cuts. And you can make like a 45 to a minute long video where you only had to make like 20 or 30 seconds of you sitting down and editing something together with the hook and the features and benefits and everything, or the benefits and then features, right? But the rest of the video is just going to be clips that you're pulling from YouTube or TikTok or whatever in the social proof of your product, right? You're validating your product. Now, at the end of your video ads, you always need to have a call to action, like a shop now needs to come on screen. Click shop now, click 50% off, buy one, get one free, and it needs to be all up here. Someone also needs to say, if you want this now, go click the link below, etc., etc. If you don't have a call to action, like someone demanding a call to action at the end of your video ads, or just in every ad in general, your click-through rate is automatically going to be just a little bit lower just because you didn't tell someone to do something. I'm serious. People are like NPCs, people are bots. All right, updates. I'm moving tomorrow. I know I don't talk much. You see me, I talk the big numbers, I show the big numbers, all this shit. I got all the proof, but I don't drive the Lambo. I don't have the big mansion. I live a little differently, right? I'm setting myself up to be just like a billionaire. That's besides the point. The dream apartment, boys. Glass from floor to ceiling. Oh shit. The room, the office, bro. Dog, the amenities, bro. Just, I lose the garage. I'm going to a building. I'm doing the apartment thing. I'm leaving the house. Been in houses for some years now. Still staying in South Florida, bro. I ain't going nowhere, dog. Palm Beach, bro. Palm Beach, Miami.
Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you got your squeeze.
As you can see right here, shout out to the student who just signed on, bro. I only got a couple of spots, but don't sell a course. And the reason I don't sell a course is because imagine if you give someone a book and you don't tell them how to read. That's like me. If I give you a course and I don't tell you how to interpret it and how to use the information, I'm just another one of those like fake gurus, bro. So no, I don't sell a course. Stop asking me about it. Next video is going to be about finding the products, how I find mine specifically, and then how I turn those into the creatives, and then what my validation process is and how I vet the products. All right, y'all boys, until next time, it's wealth. If you're single, bro, just go to Target.